What's up guys, welcome back. In this video I'm going to be breaking down the top 5 biggest challenges that you face with Thai girlfriends. So the way we're going to do this, we're going to start our way back from 5 and get to 1, starting with the smaller challenges and work our way up to the biggest challenges at the end of the video. Every relationship has its challenges and mine is no exception, and nobody's perfect, including myself. But what is important, if you are committed, is how to overcome these challenges and understand each other together. So in this video I'll be giving you a bit of insight into that as well. Right, let's get into it. And at number 5, we've got family expectations. Now this can vary depending on where you're from in the world, but I'm from England and she's from Thailand, so we're going to go with these perspectives. So let's start with my family. Now I'm pretty sure that half of my family think it's great I'm living out here with this Thai girl. I hear things like, why not? If he's happy, good for him, go for it. And I'm pretty sure the other half think I'm crazy, to be honest, even if they don't say it to me directly. This might be because of stereotypes that they've heard on the TV or whatever in the past, but that's up to them. So my dad's pretty chill, to be honest. If I'm happy, he's happy. But my mum was a bit like, what the f***, to be honest. But she came round to the idea and she's shown a bit more compassion now recently. I think for the most part, as long as I'm not in any trouble and I'm happy and I'm healthy, there's no problem really. As for her family, they think it's great and they think I'm great too. They're always happy. It's good vibes with them all the time, smiling on the phone 24/7. They know I'm a good guy, so they've got no reason to think otherwise. So what does your family think about me, Sam?
Good.
Good?
Number 1 in the world.
Number 1 in the world. Now where you're going to face the problems with these family expectations is if their family doesn't like you or your family doesn't like them, and you're never really going to figure that out until you've been together for a while. And the reasons one of the families might not like the person is just down to either stereotypes, social status, race, but that is something you can try and work out between you, make things better for both of you. If you're older, you probably don't give a damn. Everyone's different, so this situation might not be the same for everyone in the world, but I'm just sharing my experiences with you. Okay, so coming in at number 4 is cultural differences. Now these cultural differences can be interesting, but also can be annoying for both of us. So the other week we went to this big tech superstore where you can get all loads of tech, phones, iPads, laptops, all that kind of stuff. Me being me, I like to try and do a bit of bargaining when I buy this stuff. Try and get the price down, go from one shop to another. He said he'd do it for this much, and that guy over there said he'd do it for this much. Anyway, so I'm going around trying to get the price down for this phone, and then out of nowhere she starts going mad at me saying, you can't do that, you can't do that. And I'm like, what you on about? She's telling me it's bad to do that. Now I know there's some things you can bargain for in Thailand and there's some things you cannot, but I don't know, maybe it was the way I was saying it. She wasn't very happy with me, let's put it that way. But I did get the price down and I did get a good deal, so I was right, even if she didn't think so. Now there are a bunch of cultural differences and I could go on this video all day and tell you all of them, but that's not what this video is about. I just wanted to give you some examples of what I've been through. Most of my culture that I try and push onto her, she doesn't really accept it. That's probably because we're in Thailand, we're in her country, not my country. So half the time we've got to play by her rules and not mine. But I don't mind, I'm not going to cause a fuss, not all the time. Coming in at number 3, language barriers. Now I know some Thai language, more so just words or phrases that come in handy from time to time, day by day. But she can speak pretty good English, so we speak in English with a bit of Thai thrown in from time to time. There aren't really any barriers for us anymore, especially not now because we've been together nearly a year. But in the beginning it was a bit of a nightmare. What does this mean? What does that mean? Why you say that? I don't understand. It's a bit annoying at the start, but it gets easier. Find that with any relationship you have. If your boyfriend or girlfriend is not from the same country and doesn't speak the same language as you. When she's on the phone to a family, I don't understand a word. It doesn't even sound like the same language that she talks to me in. Not a single word, and it's pretty much vice versa when I'm on the phone to my family. Just the odd word. Now when I actually speak like this, like how I normally speak, she can't even understand me now. I'm talking now to this GoPro and I bet she doesn't understand a word I'm saying. When I talk to her, I have to talk to her like this. Me have to talk to you like this, you understand now?
Yes.
But if I speak like this, do you understand?
No.
No. But where you're going to find the biggest problems, where you're both going to get annoyed at each other, is when you're trying to explain something and they get the wrong end of the stick. There's been a few times when I've used Google Translate to translate something and it said the completely wrong thing, and then she's gone off on one. It's happened like the other way as well, and that does happen from time to time. But the more it happens, the more you understand. Like I say, it happens less and less these days, but in the beginning we were just getting pissed off at each other because we couldn't understand each other. It's a bit easier now, like I say, but it is a bit of a problem. Okay, so coming in at number 4 is food, and this one gets really annoying. Now, a lot of the time she makes sacrifices to eat Western food when I feel like it, and a lot of the time I make sacrifices to eat Thai food when I don't feel like it. But there is one food that I'm generally tired of, and that is mukata. Now, if you don't know what that is, I'm going to show you right now. Basically like Thai barbecue, and when I first got here, yeah, it was great, you know, why not, something different. But when you eat it every single week for months on end, you get a bit tired of it, very tired of it. Now, Thai people love it, they think it's fun, they go out, they eat slowly, pick a little bit here, pick a little bit there, basically like their equivalent of an English barbecue. She also likes to eat chicken feet, which I think is a bit gross, but you get used to seeing that as well. I did actually take her for an English breakfast a couple of weeks ago. When it came out and she looked at it, she just went, eee!
The fuck is that?
Yeah, she didn't really like it. But yeah, these are just some of the problems you have to deal with. I'm planning on going for a Sunday dinner soon, so we'll see what she's got to say about that. But I'll tell you now, where it does get really annoying is when you want to order food. Now, sometimes she wants to order Thai food, or basically all of the time, and I want to order Taco Bell, I want McDonald's, I want stuff like that. So it's never really an easy option, to be honest. I don't want to eat mukata again. It's shit.
No.
Okay, so the biggest challenge with Thai girlfriends is long-term plans and your future. It can be a challenge trying to plan here. There's so much to think about. Sometimes you just feel like ignoring all the important stuff and taking each day as it comes and riding the waves, basically. But at some point, things are going to come to push or shove, and I'd rather be prepared for it than not. Now, I've got a rough idea of how things are going to go, but there are a lot of variables to take into account. Now, there's a few things you got to take into account, such as work, visas, family, etc. She's just happy letting me lead the way, and I can lead the way, but I don't know where that's going to lead me, if that makes sense. Some advice I would give you is to just know what you're getting into before you get in a relationship over here. It's a lot of fun, don't get me wrong, but you both need to work hard to maintain it, more so than a Western relationship or a Thai and Thai relationship. So there you have it. Family expectations, cultural differences, food, language barriers, and long-term plans and future. I've actually learned a lot about myself and a lot about Thailand having a Thai girlfriend. And overall, having a Thai girlfriend is really good fun. And despite all of the stereotypes you might have heard before, some of them are pretty good. But it's only fun until the fun stops. Who knows what I'll be doing by then? I don't know. If you know, tell me in the comments. Cheers for sticking around till the end of the video. If you haven't already, subscribe, drop a like on the video. Peace, guys. See you in the next one.